Hello everybody. Please pardon the fact that I look like shit. I need to make a video about something because a couple people are kind of angry about my last video. I don't say angry, they're not angry, but I've gotten a couple comments saying that I'm sexist. If you don't know, my last video was about the fact that I was catcalled and sexually harassed by teenage boys at the mall. So I titled that video, I Hate Teenage Boys. And a couple people are upset about that title, which is interesting that they're upset about the title and not the fact that I was sexually harassed at the mall. Yeah. Why are you so hung up on the fact that I said I hate teenage boys? Don't even say that, by the way. It was in the title. I hate teenage boys. You're upset about that, but not the fact that a 14-year-old girl is getting catcalled at the mall. It really shows what you care about more. It really shows what you prioritize in your life. So first off, that in itself is misogynistic. Getting angry at the 14-year-old girl for something she didn't even say over the 13-year-old boys who are sexually harassing people at the mall. Yeah, sexually harassing people at the mall. They sexually harassed me, and I'm gonna say that because that's what catcalling is. Sexual harassment. And if you don't know, they called me a goth mommy. Repeatedly. Over and over and over again. I'm gonna tell the story again for anybody who hasn't seen the video. I went to the mall the other day. I was dressed up alternatively. I had my big eyeliner on. I had ripped tights on and a fucking graphic t-shirt on. Not claiming to be goth, but saying I was dressed up alternatively. And I was walking by a store, and these 13-year-old boys come out, and they say, "Can you be my goth mommy?" And I say, "I'm sorry? Like, excuse me?" And they're like, "Yeah, can you be my goth mommy?" Sorry, my brightness is, like, so low. Yo, I turned my brightness up on this fucking computer. I don't even know, bro. I don't know. My cat, okay, not important. And then I just walk away. And then I walk past them again, like 30 minutes later, and they start yelling, "Goth mommy, goth mommy." Out loud, mind you. Everybody around us can hear them. I just walk past them. And then around another 30 minutes later, I walk into the restroom of the mall. They're in there. And they start yelling, "Oh my god, it's goth mommy." So yeah, that's sexual harassment. I think it's pretty telling that you're upset over the fact I said I hate teenage boys instead of the fact that fucking 13-year-olds are sexually harassing me. Sorry. I'm like actually appalled at that. Why are you not upset at the fact that I was sexually harassed? That's not okay. And regarding me saying I hate teenage boys, I don't hate all teenage boys. Okay? Have you ever been told not to believe everything you see on the internet? Because apparently you haven't, because you're taking what I say pretty seriously. And honestly, I think it's embarrassing. Anyways. I don't hate all teenage boys. I hate the teenage boys that have sexually harassed me. Because guess what? The first time I ever got catcalled when I was 11 years old. So yeah, I have some resentment towards teenage boys because I've been sexually harassed by them my whole life. Yeah, I'm a little wary when I'm around guys. Because I don't know what they're going to do to me because, fun fact, there's a history of men committing violence towards women. Yeah, pretty big history of that, if you didn't know. Sorry, I'm really fucking angry because why are you being a misogynist in my comments? And someone said I'm a terrible person for being sexist because I said I hate all teenage boys. Notice how I didn't say I hate all men. Okay? And by the way, I don't hate all men. I love my dad. I love my brothers. That's pretty much it. But anyways, I'm not a terrible person for being mad at the fact that I was sexually harassed. I'm sorry. I'm never gonna get over that. I was sexually harassed and you're mad at me for putting fucking, like, some... I'm gonna be honest, I put crazy things in my titles to get more clicks and more views. Yeah, I do, okay? So yeah, I said I hate all teenage, I didn't say all teenage boys, I just said I hate teenage boys in my title because that's shocking, okay? It's kind of shocking, and it was shocking enough for you to comment on my video. So, yeah, you're fucking stupid, I'm sorry, you're so stupid, and you know what, I feel stupid for making a whole video about this, but I'm not gonna let you be misogynistic. I'm not gonna let you be misogynistic towards me, okay? I'm gonna say something because that's not okay. Another comment, there's somebody commented, I replied to their comment saying, someone was like, you're sexist and you're sexist and a terrible person. Something like that. And then I responded saying, I'm not a terrible person for hating the people that have oppressed me for years. And they're like, you look pretty good for 200 plus, or you look pretty good for 200 plus years old. So, again, taking what I say very literally, when you know I don't mean it that literally. So you're treating me like I'm stupid. Oh, guess what? There's a history of that too. History of infantilizing women. Yeah. Pretty big history of that as well. And then they said, it's kind of, they were saying something fucking stupid. They're like, these teenage boys couldn't have oppressed you for centuries because they're only 13. Obviously, I don't mean these specific 5 teenage boys have oppressed women for centuries. Are you? Well. So I say, like, I don't know, I responded and I was like, don't act stupid. Men have oppressed women for centuries, and I'm not a bad person for being upset about that. Because I'm not. I'm not, okay? Also mentioned the fact that I've been sexually harassed by men and boys for years, and I'm not a bad person for being wary around them. Okay? I don't know what's gonna happen to me. If they're willing to yell, if they're willing to sexually harass me, what else are they willing to do? Okay? You know, I'm pretty fucking wary around everyone in my age because I was sexually assaulted by my ex-girlfriend. So, yeah, I get really fucking defensive when somebody starts harassing me. Because really fucking bad things happened to me in the past when I was harassed. So, guess what? When it starts happening again, I'm gonna get really fucking defensive and scared. Don't piss me the fuck off. Whew. I need a break. I have since collected myself. I'm still upset though. I'm still fucking upset because it's not okay for them to sexually harass me, and you're ignoring the fact that I was sexually harassed. I get caught up on one little thing that I said. Sorry, I don't think it matters when women say I hate all men, because guess what? Men haven't been oppressed for centuries. Guess what? Men have always had the right to school. Guess what? Fucking women in Afghanistan can't speak in public. And you're upset I said I hate teenage boys because I was sexually harassed? Fuck you. You're a misogynist. I don't care. Okay, I need to end the video. I'm getting fucking pissed. Whew. Okay. Stay safe, stay healthy for God 2000.